Seimas.
There you go. Hi, this is Andrew Matheson with this week's
Hi-ho, neighbor. This is Jim Seimas.
of Double Coverage. We're here at the Sentinel office. We're shooting this a full 24 hours earlier than we normally would.
Thank you.
So apologies for our rustiness, if that comes across.
I won't even notice.
You won't even notice?
We come off the same as normal. Unknowledgeable.
Mediocrity,
Yeah.
yes, every week. Let's get right into it. This is our preview, of course, episode for Week 6. I think I said it, we're just breezing through this season.
It goes by fast.
It goes by fast.
Every year.
Before
you know it, you'll be here 14 years. Just like that. 14 years. Will be, anyway.
14 years. I've only been here one. It went by fast, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I had fun, though.
It's not over yet. Let's enjoy it.
I got 13 more years.
It was a pretty good week, kind of.
I got 13 more years here. It's so depressing.
It's
so depressing.
Don't think about it. Think
Let's
about the Giants making a comeback against the Reds.
Let's get started. Come on.
Okay. Let's do this. Pajaro Valley.
That series is going to be over by the time that they watch it.
That's true.
Pajaro Valley.
At Al-Sal. I like Al-Sal.
Al-Sal.
Al-Sal, one loss. 2 Aptos. Case closed.
Really? That's it?
Oh, yeah.
That's it?
They're a good team.
They're a good team.
They're
not Seaside.
Yeah, they're not Seaside, but they have plenty of weapons.
Yeah, I mean...
Is PV... This is going to crush some people down there, but is PV a good team, or are they a one-person team?
They're a good team that's battling consistency right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and I think we should expect that a little bit.
Because if I was in Coach Joe's shoes, I'd do the same thing. And his leading rusher...
Do the what same thing?
With Cantrell, make him a superstar.
Oh, no.
Leading rusher, leading receiver, leading defender with interceptions.
Well, he came in late last year with a senior-heavy squad, and then all those seniors graduated. Yeah. So he kind of has to start over a little bit with a junior-heavy squad that they have now. And one of those few seniors is Cantrell's a senior, right?
A junior, and he's the week-in, week-out player, playmaker.
I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
I spoke a year too soon.
Yeah, no, he's going to be great. He always is good.
But he was on varsity last year. I guess that's what I meant. He was a returning player. Do they lean on him? Sure, but he's a solid piece to lean on. He's a rock.
He is. He's a man-child.
He's a man-child.
But does that man-child help him win tonight?
No. I mean, Al-Sal's one of those middle-of-the-pack teams right now in the NBL where they're kind of not as good as NBC Seaside, but better than PV right now. I like Al-Sal. I think that's, PV... They're good, but like I said, they're bad at consistency. So I think a better year will be next year to kind of evaluate them. Yeah. Because they're still learning, they're still kind of gaining that game experience, and they're kind of going back and forth. So.
Case closed.
Al-Sal is, but next year
we're taking PV.
We're taking PV next year.
I like you, PV. I really do. Next year, money's on you.
All right.
Next up, we have North Salinas at Watsonville High, Friday night, 7:30.
Yes. Now I was about to go Game of the Week status, but there's like 5, 6 good games this week.
This actually is a pretty good game.
Oh, it was a really good game. I mean, it's two... I think I used middle-of-the-pack teams last segment with Al-Sal. This is another one with Watsonville, North Salinas. Watsonville, of course, is coming off that defeat, narrow defeat to North Monterey County. North Salinas, of course, is a solid team, but not as good as the top of the pack yet. I mean, what are you thinking?
Well, I think whoever covers this is going to have their track shoes on.
Yeah.
Because, obviously we talk week in and week out about Roger Contreras and Eddie Maras and that Watsonville offense that's improved. Mm-hmm. But this North Salinas offense is no huddle.
No huddle.
And they kind of, I won't say they hung with Monte Vista Christian last week, but they can move the ball and quickly. Yeah. So Justin Gutierrez, their little quarterback, kind of shoulders it. He's got a weird throw, but he gets the job done. He runs, he throws, He's got 3 good receivers, and they don't slow down.
What's so weird about his throw? I haven't seen.
He just puts his whole body into it. He's such a little kid. It's like, shot puts. He pretty much does, but he gets it there. So anyway,
should he be offended right now?
He will be. Got a foot on him. I make that same sound, and some people think I throw very manly, but so he will not be offended.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. In terms of, like I said, these are 2 very evenly balanced teams. They both run a similar offense. North Salinas is more spread. Watson was more spread option. Yeah. But they kind of overlap in areas.
They are very similar. You're right.
I liked Watsonville last week, North Monterey County. I thought that wasn't very popular of a pick. Yeah. A lot of people picked North County. I picked Watsonville, and they hung with them. They had a lead very late in the game. They got the lead the last 2 minutes of that game, but North County got in the lead took the lead 28-26 for the win in the last couple of seconds. I think Watsonville's turning a corner. I think that with that game, I thought they would. If they could get score early, they could hang with North County, and they did. They didn't get the victory, but I like that improvement every week. I like Watsonville in this game.
Well, I don't want to agree with you. I could go the other way, but I kind of like Watsonville too.
Yeah.
I only say that because North Salinas threw 3 picks last week. I was mentioning the throwing motion that Justin didn't make a lot of very quick decisions. I think that the Wildcats secondary can have some success against them and hang this game.
So we're looking with Watsonville?
I like it.
Boring. Sorry. Watsonville it is. Next game up is Scotts Valley at Aptos.
It is.
Poor Scotts Valley. Right?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
What did I say?
Poor Scotts Valley, like the game is over.
No, they got another difficult opponent is what I'm getting to.
All right.
Although I am picking Aptos. No, seriously. But we talk every week about Scotts Valley's difficult slate. Then they open league, and who do they open up with? They open up with SoCal. They took SoCal to
the wire.
The wire. Thank you. I was figuring what the last word of that.
Yeah, it was the wire.
It was the wire. Great TV show.
Yeah,
I heard that. They took him to the wire and almost won, if not for, 8 seconds.
8.4 seconds.
Look at that.
If you really want to be like that.
If you want to be technical about
it.
8.4 seconds. Trusted Peacock with the game-winning reception.
Yeah.
And SoCal stays perfect in league play. Scotts Valley, though, obviously much better than the record suggests.
Yes, they are.
Which we never took that suggestion to heart because we figured that record.
We thought they might be good.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't understand what I was saying.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Well, they have a losing record, but they're much better than a losing record. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we knew that.
So we didn't take that suggestion to heart. That's what I'm saying.
We knew that.
Scotts Valley is way better. Let's just move on from that. But Aptos, of course, is the defending champs.
Yes.
They run that perfect wing tee that looks surprisingly good. Yes. I don't know how they do it as well as they do, but they do it.
Defense gets better every week.
Defense gets better every week.
Improving. They've won 4 straight.
I feel like Aptos, personally, I feel like Aptos is the team that could beat SoCal. Since Scotts Valley narrowly lost. But what do you think?
They could. I don't see it happening just speed-wise across the board. Mm-hmm. Just number of players-wise. I think the Scotts Valley team is very good, but I think the Aptos team just has too many numbers, too much talent, and they do very well. If you ever see Randy Blankenship on one of those practices, he is drilling that wing tee over and over and over again, just because someone blinked the wrong way. That's how much of a perfectionist he is, pretty much.
They blinked the wrong way?
You blinked the wrong way. Do it again. That's what you'll hear more than anything at that practice. Do it again. Do it again. They'll play your game.
So we both like Aptos. How do you blink the wrong way, though?
Well, you blink upward, I guess. That's right. Our next game Friday evening is Santa Cruz at Harbor High.
Another game of the week.
What? Harbor with lights? Yeah, portables.
I don't respond to that.
They don't have lights. This is a rare home game for them.
Okay.
Homecoming, they're going to be excited over there.
I didn't know where to go with that.
Yeah, they've got to go with a W for Harbor on their homecoming.
Yeah, Santa Cruz is, we talked about them last week.
Yes.
They're losing. They have a small roster, less than 20 guys that dressed last week against SLV. They haven't scored in several quarters. Don't even.
You bring it up on factual. I'm a stat guy.
I just said several. That justifies it.
Yes.
But they're struggling.
Yes.
It's a down year.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing wrong there.
Harbor knows that all too well. This is a team that's turning the corner. From what I hear, they have phenomenal turnout for their freshmen. They even have a freshman team and a JV team that's doing pretty good. I'm excited for this Harbor program.
You with the freshman JV beat.
Oh yeah, I show up early.
JV parents call Jim Seimas directly.
I don't want any scores. But if your kid's a 1,000-yard rusher, let me know.
Harbor, obviously, Garrett Fonseca is, he's one of the top rushers in the county. So that can't be, and then, they got a lot of good players on defense and Fonseca.
They do. They play pretty good defense.
Yeah. Santa Cruz.
Let's talk Harbor, because they're the team that's going to win this. They're the team that.
We like Harbor, yeah.
Yeah, we like Harbor, but I'm just saying Fonseca, they're going to just keep pounding the ball with him.
Yeah.
And then they're going to try a trick play here or there, try a big pass play, and they're going to break it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah. No, and Santa Cruz, I think, once they get a couple points under their belt, I think that might get a little little snowball effect.
Well, these are one of their can-win games.
Yeah.
So I wish this should be a good game. I hope it is.
Another game of the week.
Another game. We're going to send Andrew there.
We're gonna say game of the week every game this week.
We can. Let's do it.
Do that.
I'm going to try.
We're going with Harvard though.
Yes.
Now, literally the game of the week, right?
I don't know. There's been some good games.
Okay, but I mean, this could.
Yes, it's without doubt.
This is without a doubt the game of the week. This could decide the Monterey Bay Pacific Division.
That doesn't sound like enough emphasis.
This will decide the Monterey Bay League Pacific.
This is the big, bad, mamma, jamma game of them all.
This could decide the Monterey Bay League Gavilan Division if these two teams were in that division. That's how good this could be. I think they're better.
Yes.
I mean, I think they're both better than Palma.
Well said.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was important. Big game.
Let's say what the game is, first of all.
Two football teams.
Two football teams playing. Monte Vista Christian is visiting Seaside.
Yes.
This is it.
Monte Vista Christian beat Seaside last year.
They beat him last year.
Seaside has all those new transfers, a couple big ones at least in the quarterback.
Just a couple of transfers.
Yeah. But everything that Seaside is good at, passing, receiving, Monte Vista counters them pretty well. Monte Vista has a very good secondary that had 3 or 4 picks last week.
So where is this game decided?
Shoot them out.
Oh, they're going to stay in the trenches.
No, we know. I don't know. I mean, I like Monte Vista's D-line in their 3-4 defense.
Yeah.
But Seaside is gigantic.
I feel like this game was at Seaside last year.
I do too. As a matter of fact, it was.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
How did they get 2 home games in a row?
Well, Santa Cruz versus SLE.
I think it was
like 5 in a row in SLE until this year. So
like
it happens.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I kind of like the home team, Seaside, because I feel like when I asked where it's decided, and I said in the trenches.
Yeah.
I feel like in the trenches is where Seaside is just a little bit stronger right now.
They're great.
They got some big boys.
That's safe. I keep saying money. We are not wagering on these games. But you're a very safe picker. I'm going to go unsafe this week.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Monte Vista.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going with the 5-0 team, and I'm risky.
We're disagreeing.
Yeah, I'm going to agree to disagree with you and be happy.
No, you're disagreeing with me.
I like everything.
Because I'm picking Seaside.
You're so happy. You're like, I'm going to win this week. I haven't missed a high school pick in 3 weeks. I've missed 2 Cabrillo games in the last 3 weeks. Bravo!
Bravo, Jim.
I know. So I had to do that.
You're so smart.
I'm so intelligent. But I'm going with Monte Vista. They run well. They pass great. They've got a dual threat quarterback who's also a talented cornerback safety guy, and all around they're pretty good.
Now, if MVC wins, I wouldn't be surprised, but I like Seaside just a little bit more, just on what they have in the line. Everything you said about Monte Vista could be said about Seaside as well.
That's true.
I just
but
feel
you know what? This just writes on my head. Monte Vista didn't have a slip up against anyone. Now, like you said, Seaside slip up.
Seaside beat Palma, though.
I know, but Palma's not as good this year.
They're not.
And they slipped by North Monterey County. That's a slip up in my book.
That's true.
So that is why Monte Vista has had no slip ups. Instead of why that team 20 points once.
To keep it interesting, instead of agreeing every single week on every single game for the most part, NBC, Seaside.
Go Mustangs.
Go Spartans.
That's it for our Friday edition.
Friday is over.
Yeah, double coverage.
Weekend.
Done. So,
except it's Monday night.
Yes.
But so they still have the whole week.
Track down scores from us, can't they?
They can on social media.
Yes. Tell them where.
Twitter.
Yes.
I am A Matheson _SC, and you, sir, are
airing it out. We also post all our scores there, and check out his blog and
check out my blog. He doesn't really do much.
Check us out on YouTube. Anyway, that's it. And SantaCruzSentinel.com /football.
Stay
classy, Santa Cruz.
Yeah,